I'm confused. This is fantastic, by the way. I got this in my previous vlog, but I hadn't tried it yet. This is really delicious, I must admit. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. So this morning, my sister texted me, asked me if I had made my coffee yet, which I hadn't, and she was like, go check the front door because there's something there, and feel free to open it and use it. I started unboxing the package, and this is what was inside. I was like, what is this? There's a cookie butter powder, a French vanilla powder, and a hazelnut powder. I was looking at these like, girl, where did you even find this and how did you even hear about this? So then I looked it up on TikTok because I was like, obviously, I use TikTok as my Google. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I look everything up on TikTok like it is my search engine. And so, of course, there I learned that the company Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf is a very famous coffee and tea shop, and they sell these powders. They obviously also use them, but they sell them as well, and they're super famous. And apparently this one was sold out for so long and they finally came back in stock. So this was my first time using it. It says for the directions, they're a little bit complicated when you're trying to make an iced drink, but it says like serving size and all of the other directions to use 1/3, like a third cup, which I feel like is a lot if you're trying to put it in an espresso shot. So I kind of wasn't sure, so I only ended up putting 4 teaspoons, which I feel like that's a lot. I don't know. But after taking my first sip, I didn't really taste anything, so then I added 2 more, and it was still okay, but I just felt like it's kind of, I don't know, like a third cup is a lot. But clearly that's what you're supposed to use because it's on the instructions. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to share it to see if you guys have heard of this. Am I late to this? I don't know, it looks so cool. Like, what a cool concept. They're apparently known for using powders instead of using syrups like most coffee shops, so I thought that was really unique and cool. But yeah, since it was clearly missing some oomph, some cookie butter flavor, I ended up using the creamer that I got, and it's very good. But anyway, we're gonna have ourselves a productive day. I'm really excited. Right now I'm in the middle of editing my YouTube video. I've been yip-yapping a lot, so it's taking me a while to edit it, and I'm probably not even gonna get done today, but my goal is to at least edit for 2 to 3 hours. And I know I've been saying this, but I really want to make a dent in Onyx Storm. I want to get to the thick of it right now. Okay, I just grabbed my Kindle to tell you guys where I'm at right now. I'm at 28%, which isn't a lot. I feel like I haven't gotten to the, I feel like the first 30%, they're just laying everything out for you, and then after that 30% mark, that's when everything starts picking up. So I want to at least, which I'm saying this, but I feel like I probably won't get to it, but my goal is to at least get to 35% today, which doesn't seem like a lot, but even if you read 2 chapters of Onyx Storm, it does not go up a percentage. So yeah, we will see. I at least want to read a couple of chapters today though. Typically when I'm editing my YouTube video or doing any sort of work on my iPad, I love sitting at my table, but my table right now is in my brother's room because there's just a lot of work that we're doing in the house right now with the laundry room, so it's kind of been a mess. So right now I'm working from my bed, which isn't very ideal, but we're rocking with it. Guys, also, why do I need like 100 water bottles in my room? Like, I literally have 4 water bottles. Okay, also, I don't think I've shown you guys my new shelves yet. I got these as a Christmas present from one of my best friends, and there are 2 on that wall over there, but does this not look so cute? The Magnolia Park series were initially upright, facing with their cover out, but my sister and I share a Jack and Jill bathroom, so when she closed her door, it made the books fall over. And so for right now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I do like it when the covers show. I feel like it gives the shelves a little bit of dimension. So this is definitely not how it's going to be, but we're gonna keep it the way it is for now. And those are what the other 2 shelves look like on the other wall. The Jellycat, the croissant Jellycat, I really wanted for Christmas, and so I got it from my brother's girlfriend, and I think it is the cutest thing. this is where I've been for exactly a week now. From the clips that you saw previously, I fell so hard on my foot, you guys. I don't even know. I truly don't know how this injury could have been that bad. Basically, I was sitting in my mom's room and I was hanging out with her. She went downstairs and I was like, okay, let me go back to my room. I didn't realize I was sitting on my foot for such a long time that it went numb. And so I was walking and I took a step and my leg truly just gave out and I fell. And what did I fall on? My mom had her ironing board laid out, but it was upside down, so all the rods and stuff was sticking facing up. And I couldn't really control where I was falling, obviously. My foot fell on top of the rod on the ironing board. My entire weight was basically on my foot because I couldn't move. It's so hard to explain. It was kind of like a you had to be there, except nobody was there. My brother was in the next room over and he somehow heard it. He was like, yeah, you fell really loudly, like I heard you. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And at that time we were like laughing it off and I didn't think it was going to be anything serious, and I even walked on it clearly to my room and I was like, it's kind of hurting a little bit, but didn't think much of it. I was like, it'll probably just bruise and I'll be fine. Then as I was going to sleep, I could see that there was one knot on my foot that was pretty swollen. And I was like, oh, okay, let me pop some Tylenol. So I took 2 Tylenol, went to sleep, woke up, quite literally could not bear any weight on my foot. So yeah, that was absolutely crazy. Right now my foot still hurts and is still green, but I can still kind of like limp and walk a little bit because I hate being on bed rest. I hate not being able to get things done and move around. I do feel exhausted whenever I am on my foot for quite a bit of time, so we're just gonna take things slow. We're still taking things slow. It has been a week. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but my room is such a mess. I can't even fathom it. Our laundry room, you guys, we haven't had a dryer, a properly working dryer, for about 3 weeks, and I have not done, like, I've done 0 laundry. So we finally got a new one installed and my first course of action is doing laundry. So we're going to do that. I have like 3 loads to do basically. I have my regular laundry, whites, and then I need to wash my bed sheets so bad. I'm probably gonna wash these and then put a new sheet on because, you guys, in Georgia right now, it's February 7th. I kid you not, it's 74 degrees outside. That should be a crime. In February, for it to be 74 degrees is a crime. Don't really need these trees on my bed. I'm just gonna go back to my regular bedding because it's no longer giving winter. Let's go put some clothes in the washer. to go do my laundry yesterday, our new dryer ended up not working. It was giving an error that 95% of the airflow was blocked. Luckily, we were able to get it fixed today. My brother ended up getting a leaf blower and trying to blow out anything that was stuck within the ducts, and that so far has been working. We haven't gotten an error yet, so fingers crossed. I think it's fixed. So I just ended up doing my second load of laundry. When we found out that our new dryer wasn't working, it kind of just set the mood off for the rest of the day. My mom and I just ended up going out to eat, came home, and then I was just reading my book the entire day. Truly nothing else. I'm about to fold all of my laundry now, but I was thinking, let's go make a drink first. Okay, so it's the next day. My plan for today is to vacuum and clean the back of my bed as well as my nightstand, but I thought it would be really fun if I shared some of my beauty empties. It's actually mostly skincare. I love seeing what people are purchasing, but I feel like it's so satisfying for me at least to empty out a product. And I also love seeing what other people are using up and what they've emptied, because I feel like online we see so many people buying things, purchasing what's trending, what's new, and what's popular. But then we never really see what they end up emptying, how long they use it for, etc, etc. So I thought it would be fun to share. Okay, so I have two Skin 1004 products, the sunscreen as well as the soothing cream. I see the sunscreen talked about so much. This is actually my third bottle and I have a fourth. I think I gave the fourth to my mom though because she ran out of sunscreen. However, do you guys see how empty it is? Like, I used all of it up, don't even know where the cap went, but this is by far the best sunscreen I have ever used. No white cast, blends like a dream, doesn't pill. What more could you possibly want? This soothing cream really took me by surprise. It's a really nice watery gel texture. Can't show you because it's literally empty, but I'm gonna try. It's me trying, even though I know there's nothing in here. But it gives you the bounciest and juiciest skin ever. I will be repurchasing this. I think you can get it from Amazon. Also got this hyaluronic acid serum by Dr. Zenobia and PR. Although I used it, I only used it up because I had it. I would never repurchase it, and I also don't recommend. That's that. Also had this one by Osea. I think it's Osea. This HA again was really nice. I just don't think it's necessary, but it's nice if you have it. The Glass Skin Refining Serum by Peach and Lily. I have gone through bottles of this. However, when I was using it during this time around, I really just was trying to get to the end of it. I don't know if it's making much of a difference in my skin right now. I might go back to it because I do have a backup of this, but I truly don't think it's doing much right now. Although it has amazing ingredients, and I do recommend at least trying it because it does do wonders for your skin. I just don't think it's doing much for my skin right now. The reason why I really liked it is because it has amazing ingredients, including niacinamide, peptides, like everything that you would want for juicy, bouncy, dewy skin. It's in this. I found this really helpful whenever I had really irritated or inflamed skin, so I would definitely check it out because it might do wonders for your skin like it did for mine. Next one is this K18 mask. This one's the travel sized, and I always got compliments whenever I use this on my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the full size because it is a hefty price tag. I feel like I would still need to play around with this to really justify buying the full size product. Going back to moisturizers, this Centella Recovery Cream was amazing. Purito has now changed the packaging so it does not even look like this anymore, and I think they also renamed what this was, but this again was so incredible whenever my skin was irritated, dry, flaky. I do use tretinoin, so adding this to my routine was perfect because it truly cured the dryness in my skin. The only makeup product that I actually emptied was this clear brow gel from Milani, and so slept on, you guys. Like, I had this in my stash and I didn't think much of it, but I was like, well, I need a good brow gel for everyday use because I just like having them look put together even if there's nothing else on my face, and this did it for me. However, they don't even sell it anymore, but I did DM them and they suggested me a similar product, so I'll put that up on the screen and I'll link it down below as well. But truly incredible, and I cannot wait to purchase the one that they told me is similar to this because they don't have it, and I'm so sad that they don't have this anymore because this was perfect. What I really loved about it is that it did not flake on my eyebrows and it didn't do anything weird, which a lot of brow gels do. So Redness Relief Serum by Ren. I love Ren skincare. Everything that I have used from them is so top tier. And this, again, I deal with a lot of redness, irritation. This was perfect. It is truly like a splash of cold water on your skin whenever you're dealing with redness or irritation. Highly recommend. I think I have a backup of this that they sent me. I can't remember, but I would definitely repurchase if you deal with rosacea, again, redness, irritation. So I lied when I said that that was my only makeup product. I forgot I finished the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray as well. I bought a pack of the minis, like the 2 travel size ones. Very stunning setting spray. And I feel like that's the only thing I can really say about it. I feel like my makeup still moved whenever I used this, but it did give you really glowy, glass looking skin. I might repurchase it. Unsure. Moisturizer that I finished is this one by Versed. It is their Skin Soak Rich Moisturizing Cream. It's nothing revolutionary, but it is a really good thick, rich moisturizer like it says in the name. Nothing to go crazy about. It's just a good moisturizer when you want something that's basic and doesn't have a lot of other added ingredients. So those empties I feel like have been building up for about 2 months now, but now that I've cleared them out, talked about them, it's gonna look a lot cleaner in this space, which I'm very happy about. Now that we're done, again, like I said, the next course of action is to clean the stuff behind me as well as my nightstand and then vacuum my floors. I did want to tell you guys about my latte really quick. So my sister saw someone on TikTok create a cannoli iced latte and that looked so good. They basically used the cannoli dip from Trader Joe's and used it as a cold foam, and my sister made it yesterday and it was so freaking good. I'll try and leave a video of the girl making it because I think you guys should definitely try it out if you guys like sweet coffee. It is so, like, her mind, incredible. Things that have been really sparking joy in me lately is just creating and finding new coffee recipes to try. I feel like it's the little things that I find joy in lately. It's like happiness in a cup for me, and I can't get enough. Anyway, that's my little tangent. Let's go clean. my room. Before I end this video, I just wanted to go over some of the books that I've been reading. So after finishing Onyx Storm, I wanted a palette cleanser that was short and sweet. Emphasis on the short because Onyx Storm was such a thick book to get through, and right before that I read Iron Flame, so 2 thick books back to back was just, it really drained me. I can't even lie. Like, I enjoyed the 2 books, but physically and mentally it drained me. I decided to pick up Done and Dusted. The cover, you guys, the most cutest cover ever. My sister got this for me for Christmas because I put it on my wish list. It was exactly what I needed. I know I'm probably very late to the game because this came out in 23. This is the first book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and it's basically a best friend's brother romance. What I loved about this book is that it was straight to the point and it wasn't excessively long. Loved that it was less than 400 pages. That's exactly what I was going for. Obviously, if you loved Elsie Spring's Chestnut Spring series, you would love this series because it's the same small town cowboy romance. It doesn't get any better than that. While I was reading Done and Dusted, I was also reading Black Knight on my Kindle. I would read this during the day and then read my Kindle during the night. I literally hated this book. I gave it 1 star. Spoiler alert, gave it 1 star. The only reason why I continued this is because I want to get to the other books in the series, so only reason why I finished it, or else I definitely would have DNF'd very early on. That is all I can say about this book. Like my review said on Goodreads, I wanted to pour bleach in my eyes after finishing this because I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get this. Rena Kent's books typically hook you from the beginning. This one did not do that. I did not care about the main characters at all. So I'm very excited to move on after that atrocious writing. Like, the writing was so bad. Like, I feel like it was worse than the first book that I read by her. The writing was terrible, the characters were terrible, the plot was even worse. If you're trying to get into the series, skip reading it altogether, read the spoilers and the Goodreads reviews, and keep it moving. Because I wish I did that. I wish someone told me to do that so I could get my time back for this terrible book. Oh my gosh. Moving on to my current read, which is Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. This book really wasn't on my radar until I saw everyone else talking about it, so I was like, okay, let me see what this is all about now that I'm done with that atrocious book. Like I said, oh my gosh. All I know so far is that it's about a swimmer and a diver. That's all I need to know. Obviously, it's a romance. Oh, just hit myself. Obviously, it's a romance. I did DNF one Allie Hazelwood book. I think it was The Love Hypothesis. It was the most popular one with Olive and Adam. I DNF'd it. I don't know, like, I just didn't really like Olive from the couple chapters that I read. Her personality was not giving to me, so I DNF'd it, but I did love Bride. I loved Bride. I know a lot of people did not like it, did not care for it. I ate it up. It was so good to me. So anyway, I wanted to give Deep End a try because a lot of people were raving about it, so I'm very excited to see where the story goes. I don't know if I mentioned where I am in the book. I'm only on chapter 4, so again, still very early on, but like I said, very excited to see what happens. Otherwise, once I'm done reading that, the next book that I'm very excited to read is First Time Caller. I've heard such great reviews from the people who were able to read it early on, and they have been raving about this book non-stop. Don't know if I mentioned this already, but the book comes out February 11th, so by the time this video is posted, it should be available. Basically, it's a rom-com inspired by Sleepless in Seattle, and the main character's daughter basically calls into a romance dating show. Don't quote me on that, but she calls in and asks them to help her mom with her love life. Say less. I am locked. I am locked in. I pre-ordered it, very excited to get it, and probably will start that as soon as I get it in the mail. Otherwise, when it comes to reading other books, I'm trying to do a really good job of reading the books that I already have and not buying more. I know I just said I bought First Time Caller, but I had pre-ordered that a while ago, so we're not counting that. So when it comes to reading future books, I'm going to be trying to read the ones that I already have. Like I said in previous videos, I wanted to start Twisted Hate, although that book looks a little chunky. And I hope they don't drag it out. That's like, I hate that about romance books. Like, please do not drag it. Get to the point. That's exactly why, like I said, I loved Done and Dusted. Hey guys, I would love to know what your current read is, or even what you're adding to your TBR for this month. Any anticipated reads. I feel like there are a lot of books that are coming out recently and I can't even catch up. Like, give me a break. If you stayed all the way to the end of this video, leave a cowboy emoji. Honestly, there needs to be a cowgirl emoji too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.